Hey, you guys, this is Tamiya Robles. I am a credit repair expert, specialist, owner of FixMyCreditNow850.com, host of podcast Coast to Coast Credit. Welcome to the welcome. So, yeah, have another reaction video. So, I want to prepare ya. So, first, mostly, this is an old article. This is old news. Old meaning, I guess, past 2 years, within the past 2 years. I'm going to show you this news clip, and let me make sure I give credit where credit is due. This is this is from KPRC, clicktohouston.com if you want to check them out. But basically, this is about the arrest of a credit repair agent and specialist, expert, whatever. And I'm showing this old video because of the previous reaction video that I did. Also, just showing that this is real. Yes, there are scammers out here, but I do have a particular opinion on her case. A lot of y'all do know about her case. I even have some clients of hers. I'm not going to attack this woman. That's not my goal, but it's just to shed light on the situation. And this was the most popular one that I knew maybe you guys were aware of. So I'm just going to share this. Let me do that right now, and let's get into it.
Learning more about the woman accused of defrauding financial institutions of more than $3.3 million. 29-year-old Rokisha Brisby is now charged with 2 counts of forgery of a financial instrument. According to Harris County Precinct 4 Constable Mark Herman, customers would request help from Brisby at Rose Credit Repair in North Harris County. That Brisby would then forge law enforcement documents and send them to financial institutions saying the transactions were fraudulent and not the customer's fault. Constable Herman saying Brisby did this at least 133 times over a 2-year period, and that one financial institution eventually became suspicious, reporting her to authorities.
She used my front page of the police report with my name on it to submit to these institutions. But there are other law enforcement agencies that we feel strongly she has used their reports too.
Any customer who may have worked with Brisby is urged to contact authorities. Right now, Brisby is still behind bars awaiting her first court appearance. If found guilty, she faces 5 to 99 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Okay. Thanks for letting us know. So the update to that is she did serve some time, if I'm not mistaken. She did serve her time. The funny thing is she's still doing credit repair. Yeah. I don't. Uh-oh. Something is still recording. Okay, let me cancel that out. Sorry for it. So I'm going to give you the politically correct answer, and then I'm going to give you my real answer in case you're interested in both. Stay tuned. But for the most part, anything where you're forging anybody's information, obviously that's illegal. Obviously that's fraudulent, and that is not something I support. Just for the record, FixMyCreditNow850.com does not do anything illegal in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, we don't forge documents here. We don't do any of that. Now, I do have clients that know me on a different level, personal level. But if you know me, I don't fuck with the alphabet boys. They're always watching, especially in this industry, especially how this economy is going. They're paying attention to all debt relief counselors, companies, individuals, even credit repair specialists and experts. Why do I want to give them fuel for their fire? Why do I want to be a part of that? How can I help people if I'm behind bars? How can I help people if I'm being prevented from helping people in the future? That's not my twist. However, I'm not one to judge other people. You understand, if you rock out with me, this is a judgment-free zone. Sis did what she did. She did whatever she needed to do to get out of her situation. Realistically, and this is where my personal opinion kind of comes in. Realistically, she helped a lot of people. I'm sure she did. She seemed to have known what to do, how to do it. The problem was she did it illegally, and that's not necessary. I think she did it maybe to get a faster response. A lot of clients want things done yesterday. There is pressure on us to get results as quickly as possible. We do not work for the credit bureau. We don't work for the credit bureau. So we can't control how fast something is done, how soon you get results. That's not what we can control. But if you do something illegal, obviously it makes it faster. And that's what she did. I'm not mad at her. She did what she had to do. Now, I'm going to speak more on my personal opinion. My personal opinion is I think she helped a lot of people. She did what she had to do. This industry is shady. This industry was built on the backs of slavery. So it's kind of like hypocritical that you get on anybody. But I understand that this is not reality. I understand it's not the reality of today's world. I understand that. But I've never been mad at anybody that had to do what they had to do to survive. Okay. She wasn't scamming her clients. Okay. She had her middle finger up to the system. And I love that and I respect that. That's just my nature. That's just who I am. That's just my rebellious side. How she did it was not cool, but I get it. Now, the credit industry itself, they hurt the consumer. They hurt the people. I'm here for the people. And it seems like she was here for the people. I've checked out her page now. She's still helping people. Hopefully, she's doing it in a clean way. That's what the impression I got. She still has followers, but I don't see her hurting the people. Even the clients of hers that I have, and he actually one of them watches my videos. So I mean, if he wants to leave a comment, he can or whatever. But um, it's not necessary. I think he became a client of mine because she had to deal with her situation. I don't recall him saying like she did something to him and on purpose. Now, if she did, I don't know anything about that. That's not what this case was about. Um, and it's not my place to really talk about it because that's sis's business and it's an active business. They let her go for a reason. I find it odd that this is what they're alleging, that they're alleging that she forged this police officer and others uh handwriting, whatever they're alleging, and she's free doing the same thing. The reason why I find that suspicious because one of the people that got me into that I was inspired to get into, that I follow, and by following him, it encouraged me to get into his to get into credit repair. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart right there. Like I was all over the place. Is Corey P. Smith, and if you've heard me talk about him, I really like him. I have a lot of respect for him. I follow his books and things like that. Now, if you've read his first book, I do believe he actually talks about how he finessed the credit game and he was able to get credit for him and his family, get him out of poverty, so on and so forth. And he was able to do it over and over again. And I think the feds got him 4 times, but he's like the Cat Williams of credit, where he was never charged. They would bring him in, but he was never charged. He never went to jail, but they kept bringing him in. And and reading his story and following him, it's you understand the game and how shady it is. And her situation is, to me, is different. Corey didn't forge anybody shit. I don't forge anybody shit. I don't create documents using the police to get like, but she did what she needed to do differently than him and differently than how everybody else does it. So yeah. Um Somebody ring my doorbell, even though there's a clear sign that says don't ring my doorbell, but that's crazy. Anywho, but yeah, other than that, I don't know. I have so many opinions on it. It's just interesting. I find it interesting. Everybody hustles differently. Everybody moves differently. It is what it is. What are your thoughts and opinions on it for the most part? What do you guys think about it? Leave a comment below, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I wish you the best of luck on your credit journey.